Hey guys, Tony here. So I've been getting a lot of questions about what, my top altcoins are. What I think can actually run in the next bull market, right? Or what I am personally holding as far as altcoins. I'm gonna stay away from Cardano and Ethereum and Bitcoin, strictly because I think those are like the big three. And I would consider, Bitcoin and Ethereum, on the same top shelf, right? For the most part, Ethereum is not an altcoin anymore. I think that's pretty vaguely adopted or, widely adopted. I do think that Ethereum is now basically one of the OGs, just like Bitcoin. I think you can consider it a pretty sound investment, especially with Ethereum 2.0 coming and, the staking on Ethereum basically coming to an end, right? So I do think Ethereum and Bitcoin, should be, your top holdings. It's basically like holding a Microsoft, Google, Amazon, but for crypto. So, definitely that. I would say Cardano is more like a Tesla, where it can definitely be volatile, but it has a lot of room for growth. So, I wouldn't consider Cardano like an Apple or a Microsoft, but I definitely think it'd be more like a Tesla or something like a Nvidia, where it's still new, still kind of running, still has a lot of potential. Whereas, Ethereum and Bitcoin can definitely still, run higher, but they're more of like stable cryptos, if you can really call crypto stable. But, I didn't want to talk about, which altcoins. I want to go through this pretty quickly, so I'll give you guys reasons why and, which altcoins I actually really like and which ones I'm holding and why. So Anchor is the very first one. I really like Anchor because it's running on the Ethereum platform, on the Ethereum network, and its major focus is Web3 development. And I'm already having a lot of friends that are leaving Web2 for Web3, and as far as like software engineers and programmers, as some of you guys may or may not know, I'm a programmer myself, and I definitely think Web3 is the future as far as the next tech boom. So Anchor is definitely my favorite altcoin to hold, specifically just for Web3. Polygon, again, runs on the Ethereum network. I like Polygon just for the fact that, it can be used as a scaling solution for Ethereum. I'm not saying it will be, but, it can definitely help to have Polygon in the network, to scale on Ethereum, because Ethereum does have scaling issues. My next big one is more than likely going to be Chainlink. I do think Chainlink is the only one or the only crypto that can actually be used for currency. I think it's the most, I think the Oracle system on Link, there's nobody that can compete with them. They're essentially like, I'd say like IBM when they first started. IBM did an absolutely massive move and it stayed king for decades. And I do think that Chainlink is headed that way, especially with the Oracle platform, and especially because they just partnered up with ADA. And, instead of ADA doing their own, Oracle system or their smart contracts, they're actually running on Chainlink, on the Chainlink blockchain, which I think is fantastic. Also, Anchor is actually a connection between all blockchains. Also, one more addition of why I like Anchor. But yeah, Chainlink, definitely one of my bigger holdings. Cosmos, the real reason I like Cosmos is only because it offers a 5% APY. I really don't know what Cosmos does, to be honest. I haven't really looked into it. I do think it already has kind of a high market cap. I don't know if it can go higher or not. I haven't really done my research on Cosmos, but it gives a high APY, so that's really the only reason I'm holding it. Stellar Lumens, I really like, because if XRP runs, Stellar Lumens is essentially, the sister crypto to XRP. So if XRP ever starts running super hard, which is another fool's insurance that I don't have fool's insurance on XRP, but my fool's insurance is basically Stellar Lumens. And, the market cap for Stellar is about 8 billion. I definitely think it could do a 10x from here, especially if XRP either gets completely destroyed or it starts running. So either way, Stellar wins, right? XRP runs, Stellar Lumens runs. If XRP gets absolutely destroyed, Stellar Lumens now has the whole entirety of market share of XRP. So in my opinion, I think Stellar Lumens really only has upside if the XRP lawsuit either goes in their favor or against. And I think Stellar Lumens will take all of XRP's market share if they are dissolved. Let me see. Basic attention token is okay. It's really only used to like tip people online, like for creators and stuff. I like BAT. I think it's pretty okay. I think I might actually end up selling BAT. I think it's pretty cool, but unless it gets accepted by like, you know, what's it called, like YouTube or Google or Chrome or whatever, it's not really going to have a major use case because, you know, their internet browser is awesome, but, you know, I also don't think it's like a game changer or anything. Ethereum Classic is nice because it'll run as long as Ethereum runs. Obviously Bitcoin. Doggy, I currently don't hold any Doggy. I already made, you know, my money off Doggy. You know, I don't really care too much about Doggy anymore. I think it's perfectly fine. I definitely think it can still run back up to 70 cents, possibly to $1 on the next bull run. So I definitely don't think that it's not a bad investment because it can definitely do like a 4x from here. But as far as gains go, or as far as multiples, I do think it's capped. I absolutely love Shiba Inu. I think that as far as the multiples that you can see, as far as returns, I think it is more than likely one of the bigger players in the game right now as far as altcoins go. Again, you know, this is fool's insurance. This is not like me saying that, you know, Shiba Inu is gonna do like 1,000%. I don't know what's gonna happen. The only reason I'm a Shiba Inu is because it's my fool's insurance, right? I just happen to have a lot of it. I have 220 in Coinbase, and then I have another, you know, 268 mil on my Coinbase Pro portfolio. But again, Shiba Inu right now is the, you know, basically the best fool's insurance I have for my portfolio. These are some of the other coins that I have. I wouldn't really talk about these too much. The only ones that I do want to add, or I should have probably added, are Solana Quant and Axie Infinity. For these, I should have probably added a little bit sooner. I do think that, you know, Axie Infinity already had a really nice run to the upside. I think it's going to retrace. I don't think it's going to stay up there too long. Solana, the same thing, you know, already had a massive run to the upside. I wouldn't buy at these levels. I mean, if you wanted to have even a 2x on Solana, you would have to wait for this to go to 300 bucks, which, you know, there's way better options to put your money in. And the same thing for Quant. You know, if you wanted to double X your money on Quant, this would have to go to $600, which would give it a market cap of, actually that's not bad, 6 billion. That's definitely possible. I definitely think Quant can hit 600 bucks, possibly even $1,000. I mean, that's definitely not out of the picture. So Quant is probably still a pretty good investment. Alchemy Pay is okay, Amp is fine, but for the most part, yeah, these are really my major holders. What I'm trying to get the most into now is really gaming coins. I think gaming is gonna blow up a lot in the next couple of years, and I think, also Mina. I think Mina is a really solid crypto, Mina protocol. I think that one you can only get on Binance or KuCoin, I think. But Mina is actually a pretty solid altcoin that I have, or I want to buy. I have a bunch of Luna in my KuCoin account, I think. But as far as altcoins, I think those are like the major players that I'm holding. But I think, you know, for my next bag that I want to get into is more than likely I'm going to start looking at a lot of gaming coins, a lot of gaming crypto, and, you know, and see how those play out. But, you know, the only way that I would do that is if I actually play the video games, figure out which video games I actually like for, you know, for those crypto games, and then go about it that way. Because I don't want to just blindly invest a couple grand into like 5 different crypto coins and they all go to like 0 or stay flat. You know, you got to actually play the game, see which games are actually good, which ones you think are actually going to get picked up, and then kind of go from there. So I'll see you guys later. These are my top altcoins, the ones that I'm buying or the ones that I'm holding, the possible ones that I would buy. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.